speaking moment right now. Dave, with us here. Cassie. Larry. If you voted for yourself, you would have been correct. Larry, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Just like at the game show now, Larry will have the opportunity to speak his mind about why he was voted out.
That was disappointing, that's all.
Oh, that's it. Thank you. Like your answer, short and incorrect. All right. Lori, Dave, Jacqueline, and John. You are all the strongest links, so why don't we start with Jacqueline this time. Jacqueline, it's time to play the weakest link. What founding father is enshrined in swimming's Hall of Fame? Swimming.
George Washington.
Franklin. What are the colors of the Canadian flag?
Red and white.
Correct. What are there more of in the game of Clue? Suspects, weapons, or rooms?
Rooms.
Correct. Do woodpeckers get headaches?
No.
Correct.
Bank.
What golfing term describes sinking a putt in 2 strokes under par?
Eagle.
Correct. What word in this question is a verb? Is. What gory 1992 crime caper marked the directorial debut of Quentin Tarantino?
I love that movie too, I can't think of it. Pass.
It was Reservoir Dogs. What wrestler made history when he became the governor of Minnesota?
I'll have to pass.
Jesse Ventura. What city in New York celebrates Chicken Wing Day every July 29th?
Bronx.
No, Buffalo. Who was the first golfer to win the British Open, US Open, and Masters all in the same year?
Rory McIlroy.
No, Ben Hogan. What's the minimum age requirement for members of the US House of Representatives?
19.
25. What kind of animal did Pinocchio almost turn into?
Donkey.
The donkey, mule, I'll accept. Can porcupines shoot their quills?
No.
Correct. The British game of noughts and crosses is called what in North America?
I don't have a clue.
Tic-tac-toe. Which sport would you use a pommel horse? Sport would you use a pommel horse?
Track and field.
Gymnastics. Do blueberries have seeds?
No.
Incorrect, yes. What blood group's members are called universal recipients?
O positive.
No. ABs. Who is the oldest of the original 7 astronauts?
Don't know.
Okay, at least you're honest. All right, we did a little bit better there. I want you to look around here as Daisy's collecting this. It's time to find out. Well, I've got a whole list of this. Who is 1 French fry short of a Happy Meal? Who is the clock that doesn't go tick? Who is the donut missing that jelly? How we doing, Daisy? All right, Daisy's got it here. Very good, thank you. The strongest link in that round was Andrew getting 2 correct. The weakest link was Dave and Jacqueline both getting 0 correct. Is this the total, 9,000 for the game? You banked 5,000 that round, which was better than the first round. However, you're at only 9,000 points. It's now time to write down somebody's name. It's time to find out who is the weakest link. The winner of this game show tonight will be receiving a gift certificate for Bill's Veterinarian Taxidermy. The motto at Bill's, no matter what, you always get your pet back. Oh, all right. Lord, who do we have? We have Dave. Dave. You're not out yet, Dave. What do you got? Andrew. Dave. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
promises were made, gifts were exchanged. I don't understand.
Oh, that was funny. That was good. I enjoyed that. All right. Strongest. Oh, I'm going to put it down here. Strongest link was who was that? Was Andrew? Andrew, we're going to start with you on this round. It's time to play the weakest link. In what year did O.J. Simpson get in his now famous car chase?
1994?
94 is correct. September the 11th, 2001, the tragic day, occurred on what day of the week?
Wednesday?
On Tuesday. What country won both the men and women's Olympic gold medals in hockey for 2002?
Canada.
You're lucky you said that. That's correct. You would have withdrawn your dual citizenship.
Bank.
Do cobras have ears, yes or no?
No.
Correct. What is the average temperature of the human body?
Pass.
98.6 or 37 Celsius. What mineral can harm Superman?
I don't know.
What? Kryptonite. How many edges are on a stop sign?
3.
8. How many layers make up the world's atmosphere?
3?
4. What is considered, and not necessarily Dave's, to be an average IQ score?
100.
100 is correct. What did the Scarecrow want from the Wizard of Oz?
Wisdom?
Brain. How often does a perennial flower bloom?
Once a year.
Correct. How many toes are on an ostrich foot?
3.
2. Statistically, who develops more cavities, boys or girls? Girls. What is the westernmost U.S. state?
I don't know.
Alaska. All right. I didn't do very well that round. Sorry, Dave. All right, we're down to 6 here. Daisy, how are we doing? That was terrible, wasn't it? I know. All right. It's time to find out whose IQ test came back negative. Whose brainwaves are waving bye-bye. Whose rapper's name would be Fulio. Some of these are just for me. In that last round, the weakest link were Lori and Casey, both receiving 0 correct. The strongest was Jacqueline, however, getting 2 correct, although she wavered on her Canadian hockey heritage. You banked 1,000 points that round for a total of 10,000 points. It's now up to you. Who is the weakest link? All right, let's start this in this time. Bunny. Lori. 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 Spelled completely wrong. Spelled completely wrong. And as well, Lori, you're sitting right beside her. Okay, and Cassie. Lori, you can join your husband. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
That's it? There's no venom coming out. All right, Lori, thank you. The last round, Jacqueline, we're going to start with you for this round. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's time to play the weakest link. What brand of cereal is magically delicious?
Kellogg's?
Lucky Charms. What do panda bears have that most bears don't?
Tail?
Thumbs. What ran away with the spoon in the rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle?
Cow?
The dish. Cow. Who always has a beautiful day in the neighborhood? Mr. Rogers. What planet is closest to the sun? Mercury. What country would you visit to see the Black Forest?
England?
Germany. What is the most players a soccer team or football team can field at one time?
11.
11 is correct. What holds a muscle to a bone?
Tendons?
Tendons, yes.
5.
Who wrote The Princess and the Pea, The Little Mermaid, and The Ugly Duckling?
Hans Christian Andersen.
Correct. What is the smallest continent in the world?
UK?
When did the UK become a continent? Brexit, very funny. All right. Who needs to take 2 smart pills and call me in the morning? Who won't be right back after this commercial message? Who is the weakest link? Oh, Daisy, this should be very easy for you here. They did bank once, though, did they not? They did bank once. It's very good. Daisy's working hard over here. Very nice. Daisy said she used to watch this when she was just a wee girl, which made me feel really old. In that last round, the strongest link were Andrew, John, and Bonnie all together. The weakest link were Cassie and Jacqueline. You banked 2,000 points that round for a grand total of 12,000. It's now time to vote somebody off. Who's it going to be? The winner of today's weakest link game show will be getting an all-expense-paid trip to the newest continent in the world, the UK. Bonnie, who do we got? Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Casey. Jacqueline. Jacqueline. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious why we're up there as contestants and he gets to see all the answers.
Just remember, you guys are getting off tomorrow and I want to be nice. Should host this game show much earlier in the cruise. All right. We're down to 4 people, 2 ladies, 2 guys. Very interesting here. Let's go ahead and start with John this time. John, you have the microphone. Let's play The Weakest Link. Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel starred in what Broadway musical?
Guys and Dolls?
Wicked. Does a zebra have white stripes or black?
Black.
White. What animal name comes first in the dictionary?
Papa.
Aardvark's correct. How many holes are in most bowling balls?
3.
Correct. What artificial body of water surrounds a castle?
A moat?
Correct. What color is the human brain?
Gray.
Correct.
5.
What type of entertainment is Swan Lake?
Ballet.
Correct. What does the DC stand for in Washington, D.C.?
Huh?
Very quick round that time. Gets shorter and shorter as we continue. Daisy has to work harder and harder. I only have a few more of these ad-libs, so let me see what we got here. I don't know if there's anything. Who's the person trying to squeeze onto your elevator? Who's the one who let one go in your elevator? Who is the alien from Planet Incompetence? Which one of you must spend next spring break in Puerto Estúpido? In that last round, the strongest link was Andrew, yes. And the weakest link were the other 3. You banked a total of 10,000 points for a total of 22,000 points. Doesn't really matter. Whoever gets voted off next is getting a keychain. So, write down somebody's name. We have Andrew, Cassie, John, and Bonnie. Bonnie. Andrew. Cassie. Close. It was close. Oh, you're happy. You're happy. You did make it through enough. There was more silence than a silent film when you had the microphone. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I'm very surprised, like incredibly surprised that I'm getting voted out. I thought I was the strongest all the way, but completely. Anyway.
Sorry, Lori. Gently fold over your name. Sorry, Cassie. Gently fold over your name. Guess you just get to hold the microphone yourself. All right. Comes down to this. Sean, you can keep that same length of track. I want to give him a few more chances here to build those points. Oh boy. Well, might as well start with you, Andrew. You've done quite well. You've seen this game show before. You've seen these answers before. Let's play the weakest link. The Queen of Spades is worth 13 points in what card game?
21.
Hearts. Who is nicknamed the Golden Bear?
Pass.
Jack Nicklaus. Who lives in Jellystone Park?
Yuki.
No, hey.
I was gonna say that.
I'll give you another one. What newspaper does Clark Kent and Lois Lane work for?
The Gazette.
The Daily Planet. What basketball team did Curly Neal play for?
Knicks.
The Globetrotters. Who won the hold on, you're from England, right? I'm going to give you something different. A shuttlecock is used in what sport?
Badminton.
Correct. Who won the 2017 Baseball World Series?
Red Sox.
The who?
Red Sox.
No, the Astros. Of all the Oscar winners for Best Picture since 1975, which film has had the shortest title?
Titanic.
Rocky. What fast food chain spokesperson is a pet chihuahua?
Taco Bell.
Correct. There's a McDonald's in every continent except...
Asia.
No, the United Kingdom.
Only.
Antarctica. Sorry, I had to. Alright. This will be the last time I get to use this. Alright. Who's as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle? Oh, thank you very much. Alright, the strongest link was John. Wow. With 2 correct. Andrew and Bonnie both received 0. This is the final one. Who is going home today? Write down. Who is the week? Oh, you're already done. Are you all done? Oh, wow. All right. Andrew, go ahead. Bonnie. Andrew. John. As for the rules of the game, John, you were the strongest link, so you now have a chance. You can either keep with who you selected, or maybe somebody else who put your name down. You might want to. It's up to you. You're the strongest link. You now have the choice of who goes home.
I'll stick with Andrew. He's the second strongest link.
And you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Hold on. You into the microphone.
Just got my wife off me.
Just both you. All right. You can come on down. Right down to the center stage here, please. Down here. John, if you will, Bonnie on this side here. You're going to face each other. The first one to get 5 correct. You can come up with me on stage, Daisy, please. First one to get 5 correct will be the winner. John, you were the strongest link. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
It's time to play the final link. John, what is South Korea's emergency number to report spies? We get late on them, please. Oh, they're working on it.
911.
No, 113. Bonnie. Oh, there you are. What is the national dish of Ireland?
Guinness.
I would like to agree with you, it is Irish stew. John, who is also known as Prisoner 24601?
Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean.
I'd like it if you said his name right. Except Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean. Bonnie, what group sang If I Had $1 Million?
Jersey Boys.
The Bare Naked Ladies. John, how many horses won the Triple Crown in thoroughbred racing in the 20th century?
2.
Ooh, close. 11. Bonnie, what sport has players who can be stumped, bowled, or run out?
Cricket.
Correct. John, what was the name of the Animal Planet's crocodile hunter?
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin's correct. Bonnie, what rap artist said he turned his 1991 autobiography over to a ghostwriter because he, quote, didn't know all the certain words to word it?
Eminem.
Vanilla Ice. John, Saint Stephen is the patron saint of what?
Seafarers.
No, bricklayers, headaches, horses, and coffin makers. I would have accepted any of those. Bonnie, Telly Savalas and Louis Armstrong both died on what special day?
Christmas.
Their birthday. John, whose original name was Ralph Lifshitz?
Walt Disney.
Ralph Lauren. Bonnie, Mel Blanc. We're going to continue, don't we? Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, was allergic to what?
Carrots.
Correct. You both have 2 correct. We're continuing on. Howdy Doody had 48 of what?
Bicycles.
Freckles. Christopher Columbus had what color hair?
Black.
Blonde. Buzz Aldrin was the first person to do what on the moon?
Hit a golf ball.
Pee his pants. In the 1985 Boise, Idaho mayoral election, there were 4 write-in votes for this plastic doll.
Mickey Mouse.
Mr. Potato Head. 35% of people who use personal ads for dating are what?
Female.
Married. The tallest freestanding building in the world is located in Dubai. What is its name?
There's something Khalif.
Need an answer. Burj Khalifa. What does karaoke really stand for in Japanese?
Singing without words.
Empty orchestra. In 2018, the most valuable brand names in the world are in the following order. Number 4, Samsung. Number 3, Google. Number 2, Apple. What is number 1?
Could you repeat that, please?
Sure. The most valuable brand names in the world in 2018 are number 4, Samsung, number 3, Google, number 2, Apple. What is number 1?
Amazon?
Correct. What popular theme park opened in 1955?
Disney World?
Disneyland. Buckingham Palace has just over 600 of these.
Beefeaters?
Rooms. Beijing boasts the world's largest fast food restaurant bearing this name.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, Beijing boasts the world's largest fast food restaurant bearing this name.
McDonald's?
No, Kentucky Fried Chicken. In ancient Egypt, Ra is the god of what?
The sun?
Correct. What is the national sport of Japan? Ice hockey in Japan. Sumo wrestling. Bonnie has 4, John has 2. Bonnie, this is for the win. What do the 5 Olympic rings stand for? Need a guess.
Continent?
That is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, Bonnie is our strongest link. There you go. Grab the microphone. You can head over here. You've received a baseball cap. And Bonnie, come over here. Let us go ahead. We were presenting you with a bottle of shampoo. We'll give you, you have both mics, sorry. Go ahead, take the bottle of champagne. And now is your chance to address all of your contestants and everybody here in the audience.
Thank you.
That's it. That's it. You did very well. Congratulations. Now, all of our contestants did well, except for Jackson. Thank you very much for joining us. The Captain's Corner is coming up next. This has been the Weakest Link. Goodbye.